Facebook.com. And we're just discussing it to make it water marmash oil down, tea down quite a bit to get a better taste. Before the marmash oil finish, I'll blend the empty bottles of all food, registered for all the alcohol. In preparing the second part was most pounds of peppermint coffee, 10 litre tea, a quarter litre was bottled, and water was added to make it half bottle. Then marmash oil was added at the end and gave it after the 2 whole days in the fridge. A great Malibu taste still working on. Restoring my incomplete lower half, marmash working well. I gave profits and meat for the carton preparation for the rest of the bottle. I made a very fresh tea pot. I added all the ingredients I wanted. Should kept the marmash oil separate, and once it helps the milk fuse better. This man teapot fuse better to the tea instead. Separate everything from the old. This is the tea I made and I put it in. Anyway, back up here. There's 2 websites that I use quite regularly. There's should we go with the newest one or the oldest one? Let's go with the newest one first. Oldest one. Masjid Tuscan. Dog. Alhamdulillah, Bismillah. This is the side that how he fulfill the covenant of Allah and restores the submission to God, Islam, and God's final message to humanity. And Alhamdulillah, it's the side that consolidates the religion of Islam, from an academic perspective, come from a messenger of Allah, Dr. Rashid Khalifa, and it talks about happiness, talks about terrorism forbidden, women in Islam, Hadith and Sunnah, intercession, hereafter, other religions, and about submission, introductory articles, monotheism, religious duties. Quick religious duties, and go to contact prayers, obligatory charity, fasting, pilgrimage. And it doesn't talk about Shahada, which is the fifth pillar of Islam, inshallah. Contact prayer tells you how to pray your contact prayers. Religious duty, a gift from God. Contact prayer, how to perform the contact prayer. Particularly showing how to perform the contact prayer. All the how to pronounce the key al-Fatiha in Arabic. Don't pray your indicator while al-Fatiha must be recited in Arabic. Contact videos, contact prayer videos by Dr. Rashid Khalifa. Moving explanation, contact prayer Salah. Principles of Friday congregation prayer sermons presented by Dr. Rashid Khalifa. Principles of contact prayer, I don't know which one that one is, I think it's this one. Contact prayer, principles of contact prayers, yes, it's this one. And this one outlines how to pray the Salah and all the beautiful things about Salah, mashallah, alhamdulillah. I watched this twice now. First time I read it, I watched it, and I was nearly there. Second time I watched it, I was there, apart from correcting one mistake, which is to say in the way to Salat al-Sub, or to say in the way to Salat al-Fajr, for your dawn prayer. And that's the only thing. I'll stick with the way to Salat al-Fajr, and because I come from a time where Al-Khan is very near anyway. And that's why a lot of people are afraid to say Salat al-Fajr. I used to say Salat al-Sub instead, inshallah. And Sub, I don't know. So this is Dr. Rashid Khalifa, mashallah, alhamdulillah. And he talks about Salat
Important clarification about this video titled Principles of Contact Prayers by Rashad Khalifa, PhD.
Alhamdulillah.
In this video, Dr. Rashad Khalifa refers to the dawn, Fajr, contact prayer as the morning or super prayer. However, Dr. Khalifa later confirmed and preached that the prayer must be referred to as the dawn or Fajr prayer because it is called Fajr in the Quran. and is performed at dawn, before sunrise, not morning, which is the period after sunrise.
Alhamdulillah. You can say anything like that, yes. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. All video. Hello, barakah from the watching these Islam production for this. Inshallah. Should we skip a bit of it? Let's skip a bit of it and see where we get to. Alhamdulillah, there's a miracle in this too. It has a beautiful miracle in this when he tells. There's a miracle in this, which he didn't explain the miracle, but based on 11:11 and in the Quran and 114 surahs in the Quran. My name, yeah.
In verse 58 of Surah 24.
Verse 58. I read that today.
Verse 58. It talks about Salat al-Fajr. This is the morning contact prayer. And Salat al-Isha. This is the night contact prayer. So all 5 types of the contact prayers are decreed in the Quran.
Wow. Look at this is a miracle. 11:11 the morning salah is mentioned. Noon salah is mentioned. 1778. That adds to, I don't know what that means. Afternoon salah. Sunset salah. Morning, sunset salah. 114. Night salah. What's the part salah is afternoon salah. 114. 114. And 24:58. 24:58 and noon afternoon salah. Two, 9. This is a miracle based on that somewhere along the lines, which I disclosed in my writings. But I can't remember it that well anymore.
The original source of the contact prayers. When you look in the Quran, you will notice that before Abraham, there was no mention of the contact prayers, the salat. You notice that Noah was telling his people to just believe in God and ask his forgiveness, but there is no mention of the contact prayers before Abraham. So the original source of the contact prayers is the Prophet Abraham, who is the founder of Islam.
MashaAllah.
And we see this very clearly in Surah number 22, verse number 78, the last verse of Surah number 22. We also see it in
Alhamdulillah. Let's move on to.
been approved by the Prophet, consisting of Allah.
There's a miracle in that when it was 114 and things like that. You could pay 3 times and the 3 salahs are mentioned in that. And there's a miracle in that, and it did reach my popularity, and I was the only one who made the discovery in that. And so regular charity, to give regular charity when you're fulfilling the covenant, fasting in the month of Ramadan. After fasting in the month of Ramadan, and mashallah, fasting in the month of Ramadan Dates for 2019 begins May 5 Sunday. Regarding 4 countries assumption details. Calculate for fast begin, dawn and end sunset on prayer schedules. Saturday and Monday not required to begin fasting. Introduction to fasting. Ramadan, the month of the Quran was revealed. The month of Ramadan. Blessed is the month of Ramadan. Blessed is the Ramadan. Can be blessed and be thankful to Allah. When blessing in disguise, fasting in the Bible. First Ramadan. A sweat reflection. And up here you have the Quran, you can read Quran. Alhamdulillah, choosing Surah. I'm on Surah 59 now. Alhamdulillah. I don't know if it comes in English and Arabic and English, almost introduction. But I use a word search too on my introduction website. I'm on him. Allah. Load, it's gonna load in a minute. But I saw this website, which is beautiful, a recent website called submission.ws. It's by the same submitters on United, submitters under Dr. Khalifa, and they made an app too, a submission app too, and which is really good. It gives a clock of all the Salah times, and it gives the Quran, translation of the Quran, videos of the Quran, a calculator to know if it's qualified by 19, and many things. It gives some lessons too, and that. Exodus, we just load it now. Will you leave that, please?
I want to now.
Exodus, Al-Hashr. Does it have the Arabic with it? It does have the Arabic with it, but Arabic. أعوذ بالله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. When you read that along, Surah 59, Exodus, Al-Hashr. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, glorifying Allah is everything in the heavens and the earth. He is the Almighty, most wise. He is the one who evicted those who disbelieve among the people of the Scripture from their homes. The mass exodus never thought that they would leave, and they thought the preparation would protect them from Allah. But then Allah came to them as they never expected, and to tear into their heart, just to abandon their homes and their own volition. In addition to pressure from the believers, you should learn from this, or you who possess vision. If Allah did not force them to leave, He would have requited them in this life, even worse than forcing them to leave in the hereafter, committing them to the retribution of hell. This is because they oppose Allah and His Messenger. For those who oppose Allah and His Messenger, Allah is most strict in enforcing retribution. Whether you chop a tree or leave it standing on its trunk is in accordance with the will of Allah. He will humiliate the wicked. Whatever Allah resolved for His Messenger was not the result of your efforts, whether you fought and hostile or fought. Allah is one who sends His messengers against whom He will. Allah is omnipotent. Alhamdulillah. Let's see if we can go to submission. It's a bit slow now. Bismillah, 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 Oh, really loaded really quickly. And this is the website for submission.ws. Money, leave the other mouse alone. Money. And this tells you a little bit more about submission, proclaiming one unified religion for all people. A religion for today have made severely corrupted to innovation. Religions of today have been severely corrupted to innovation, tradition, and the idealization of humans such as prophets and messiahs. The God's plan to purify the scripture and unify them into one universal message to this world has begun. God's final message to humanity. First time in history we have a scripture with a built-in proof of divine lordship, a superhuman mathematical composition. Anyone can easily verify the Quran mathematical mirror, which provides infinite virtual proof that the Quran is God's message to the world. Secret of perfect happiness now and forever. Allah promises perfect health, perfect wealth, perfect happiness for the believers now and forever. Then why are today's Muslims are among the world's most underprivileged, stricken with problems such as pressure, poverty and fear? The Quran, the final testimony, also an English version by Dr. Ashton Sleeve. Quran, the final testimony of the Dark revelation from the Lord of the Universe. Some of the building and physical evidence that is God's message to the world to you is mathematically composed by human capability. This proves that Allah is the truth and that He revived the dead, and that He is omnipotent. Alhamdulillah. Bismillah, bismillah, bismillah. Alhamdulillah. What else is this showing? Submission.ws is a very good website for devoted to Quran law. Reading Quran, I got it there. Over there. And this is my front room, and we've got some medication or preparation for alcohol and things like that. And we so we need lights to stay away from the smoke, so we built a little sanctuary, a little wall sanctuary at Air Valley. I think it's a valley between the Palisades and mashallah, and hopefully proves that the two horns and the golden Magoo were true prophecy of the Quran. Mashallah, alhamdulillah. And anyway, this is over here. It tells you and so you can read Quran, listen online downloads, iOS app, there's an iOS app submission, the iOS app to Qibla, macOS app for submission app, and mashallah, alhamdulillah, and it's a beautiful website, this one, mashallah. So inshallah I'll put this video up, inshallah. And it says these are Sunnah fabrications. Mashallah, as a submitter to Allah, you have to devote to Quran alone, and the best Quran to devote to his daughter Asya Khalifa's Quran. Alhamdulillah, he seek madad, and he seek hidayat, and he seek hifazat from Allah by worshipping Allah alone, and seeking refuge in Allah, and being a humble submitter, and easy as 1, 2, 3 in answering. He could go prayer, he could not carry, and things like that. Alhamdulillah. By saying that, you bear witness La ilaha illallah, and enter the kingdom of Allah, and know the manifestations to the attributes of Allah, see sciences, see classics, and things like that. And the cube also tells us to go around instead of climb mountain. Ain't no mountain high enough in pyramids, and instead of doing that, and to go around the cube, easy as 1, 2, 3 cube, and be devout worshippers of Allah, by devoting our worship absolutely to Allah alone, and observing the contact prayers, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. So over here we have the Quran, to read Quran online. MashaAllah. This is the Quran Final Testament, MashaAllah. It's very inspiration. Translated from the original by Dr. Rashid previously. Alhamdulillah. It's an ebook format, and MashaAllah, works really well. You just need to hold it on to it skips pages, MashaAllah. Introduction tells him, this is an introduction to the Final Testament in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. This is Allah's final message to humanity. All of Allah's prophets have come to this world. All the scriptures have been delivered. The time has come to purify and consolidate all the messages delivered by Allah's prophets into one message, and to proclaim that henceforth there is no religion acceptable to Allah. Submission is a religion whereby we recognize Allah's absolute authority, reach ownership and conviction that Allah alone possesses all power. No other entity possesses any power that is independent of Him. Alhamdulillah, 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 Alhamdulillah. Angels, animals, humans, jinns. God does not want robots. Most gracious, most merciful, Satan's temporary dominion. You gotta remember that, you know, it's a bit temporal, written in the 1970s by a devout Muslim submitter, and his wisdom and his knowledge is limited to, just like my wisdom and knowledge is limited to the time I'm born. I'm only 40 years old in 2019. I'm gonna be 40 for 11 months and 11 days in 2020. So, mashallah, my knowledge is limited, but I've been to university and I graduated, and I pursued knowledge and I pursued wisdom and things like that, and my own category of knowledge and tutoring and things like that at university, what to follow. And anyway, so Exodus, that's where I'm at. Says the Arabic and the English too, mashallah. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Subbihu lillahi ma fi samawati wa ma fil ardi wa huwal aziz al-hakim. Glorifying Allah is everything in the heavens and the earth. He is the Almighty, most wise. وَالَّذِي يَخْرَجُ الَّذِي كَفَرَ مِنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ مِنْ دِيَارِهِمْ لِأَوْلِيَاءَ وَزَنَّتْهُمْ أَنْ يَخْرُجُوا وَظَنُّوا أَنَّهُمْ نَعَتُهُمْ حَصُونَهُمْ مِنَ اللَّهِ فَأَتَاهُمُ اللَّهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَمْ يَحْتَسِبُوا وَقَذَفَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ الرُّعْبَ يخربون بيوتهم بأيديهم وأيدي المؤمنين فأتاها ويأووا للأبصار. Alhamdulillah. I tried all the horse out again. About 59 now. There's no time for Isha Salah. MashaAllah, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, my dad's back now. It's a masjid. What's up, Dad? Alright, I think I'll leave it there, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, my dad. Assalamu Dad. Acha na Abaji? Abaji? Acha na? Dad? अच्छा ना तो मैं वीडियो बनाना भी हूँ अबाजी अच्छा मैं वीडियो बनाना भी हूँ अबाजी ये मैं अपना ये काम नहीं है तो मैं बनाएंगे ये काम है वाली 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 में वाली डॉग भी वाली लेने आना वाली लेने लीडर रोड वाली चैनो वाली सीधे पाले से वाली परेड है ना ओ बोल इतनी ये लगती है ना इतने नहीं किना नहीं किना अगर Alhamdulillah. I get a lot of negativity for being. I get a lot of negativity for being a guy like dumpster, and no one believes that Allah alone is worthy of worship, and Allah alone is Lord of the heavens and the earth. The whole thing that we need an idol to fulfill the covenant of Allah. And so that we don't have to deal with that actual hard work. And either it's like what Bulletproof says in the song Bulletproof by Radiohead. They say either you become a rich beginner, live by live tooth by tooth, or you end up in a lousy job, and that means when you go to the toilet and do your thing, and it's a lousy job. And that's the thing, and white supremacy have made all black people do the lousy job, while they all trying to be, and they all turn to witchcraft instead, and can't fulfill the covenant of Allah and end up destined for hell, stand for retribution. And all those who possess intelligence and believe in the messengers of Allah and devote their worship absolutely to Allah alone are saved. And devote their worship absolutely to Allah. And devote to the worship absolutely with the whole heart to Allah are saved. And mashallah, alhamdulillah, I'm born on 11/11/1979, and that's the sign of Qiyamah and 2280, all for all, one for all. And our family is a very close-knit family, and that a very close-knit family, and alhamdulillah, I've always known my Lord, the most supreme creator, as the name of Allah. And whereas the term God is secularizable into pig, so therefore if you want to blaspheme, that's what will happen. If you want to blaspheme, you go into Western pagan witchcraft of pigs and things like that. But if you want to become a orthodox and righteous and mukhlis and mursila and a messenger and a saint and righteous and taqwa and everything, you choose Allah as your Lord. When you choose Allah as your Lord, you enter the kingdom of Allah, and you have to do hard work yourself. You just snatch your fact to life. You know, either you're rich straight on dinner, or you're stuck in a lousy job. But the more you thank Allah, the more you remember Allah, the more Allah gives you. And when Allah gives you more, you get blessed with happiness, and Allah more. Not more, but you know, Allah sends more provisions to you, sends more barakah to you, more provisions for Laylatul Qadr, more barakah to you, and more things that open up to you, more presents, and get more gifts, and you get more when you worship Allah. Hi babe.
Maybe.
I'll leave it there, inshallah.